Hi, Teaquilts. Today is Saturday, May 11th, 2024. It is 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're here for our 2-hour live sewing chat. So I am going to pull you all up here so I can read the chat comments. If you're new here, please subscribe. Also hit the bell so you'll receive notifications whenever I'm live and or upload a video. Also join me over on my Facebook page, Teaquilts LLC, where you can also share your projects with us. I'm almost there. Put this one on pause. I just want to read the chat. All right. Guess who Nancy is here? Melody Kuiper. Darcy is also reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Also check out the Facebook page. So I'm going to pin that message for those that, as new people come in, it will be there. And thank you, Darcy. Azandra is here. Thank you. NER will only be able to listen. Hope everything's great. Is fine, Zandra. It's better than it was before you entered. Nettie is here. Norma Lovelace, welcome back. I don't remember seeing your name in a minute, so welcome back to the live. See Joy Creations, Maddie Barnum, Janice Miller, Sharon Lewis, Mona Did What, Glory Jean is here, Kim R, Judy Smith, Francis Jackson, Judy Hebert, and Brenda Foley so far. So, I feel like I got something stuck in my hand. Or is it skin? I think it's skin. I don't remember being around anything wood. Maybe a pen or something stuck me when I was pinning something else. All right, all right. Vivian Calvi is here. Patricia Priest and Betsy is here. Sue says, greetings, tea and fellow quilters. Would anyone like to guess what happens in 45 days? Only the best retreat ever. Sarah Francis is here. Looking forward to the string block demonstration. I have done numerous lives where I was piecing the blocks, and now I have squared them up and I am sewing them back together after I've cut them, and so I'm sewing them back together. So I am further in on the process. This is actually, the string blocks are actually part of Row Cotton Bowl, which is a pattern by Bonnie Hunter, just so everyone is aware. I never gave any cut instructions or anything like that because it's not my pattern to give that information for. And I wouldn't give it for mine if it was for sale either. So just so we're all on the same page. And I have shown previous weeks where I was piecing the string blocks. So you can always go back and look in my old lives and see where anytime I've sold them, I think I put strings in the title. So you can just search for it. Um, People are praying for Zandra, so thank you all so much. I'm just not reading those because I don't want to read her medical conditions into here. Um, and Kim says she's getting excited because she wants to get to meet some of the people in person. And I was the first year, so since I know a good chunk of you, I already know I'm gonna have a great time. So I just got maybe 5 or 6 more people to meet. And I did, where did I meet Kim? I met Kim somewhere at one of the local quilt shows, maybe. So I did meet you. But I'll probably forget when I meet you on the day because I'll be busy running around. Remo is here. You're welcome, Sarah. Remo is also reminding people to hit that thumbs up button, so your love and support, and subscribe. Have a wonderful Mother's Day. Yeah, so tomorrow is Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. My sister is cooking. I did not even make a cake. I am the biggest bum. I have been working, so I have nothing. I'm just going to give her some money. She made peach cobbler, and we normally have peach cobbler and cake, but they can just have peach cobbler. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a cake. And I don't even know if I have all the ingredients to even make a cake at the last minute. I had so busy club meeting, quilt guild meeting today, so we had that. So I'm tired. I'm ready for a nap. When it was time to come in here, I did not even want to come in here because I'm like, I need a nap. I went and got some apple cider to try to wake me up and then haven't drank it. Okay. A lot of people are now starting to say Happy Mother's Day. Sue telling Kim, prepare to have sore cheeks from laughing so much. Jason Lewis is here. Sue Allen came in. All right, so I got my string blocks here, but I remember, this right here had just dropped right behind my door. I put my stuff inside the door for when I was doing the haul for AQS. I told you all that my calendar was missing. So here is AQS 2025 calendar just so you can see what it looks like. And then this is what all the other months look like. And I am surprised because I feel like the cover is a little bit thinner than it used to be, but it could be just me. But I bought this from AQS, and then I also bought a t-shirt. This was their 2020. I think this, I don't know if this was their 2025 shirt. I don't think so. I think this was just another one of the shirts that they made. It wasn't like the show shirt, but it was pink with something else and it matched a bag. And I wasn't going to buy the bag. So I didn't get the actual show shirt that matched the bag. But I just wanted to show you all that while I had it here. I don't even have the receipt in here for this. You do get a discount if you are an AQS member. I'm not even putting this back in here. Um, I'm just I'm gonna sit it right here for right now and put this in the bag so it doesn't get strings. And then we're gonna put that up. I can put 2025 calendar behind 2024 that's already hanging. Okay, that's one thing. I don't think I missed any comments. And I want to go back. Let's see. Let me show you one other thing that I worked on. I need to deposit this. I was at Quill Guild meeting and the lady gave us gifts today. We got aloe plant, Smarty or Cutie orange, and this charm pack. So that was really nice. Got that. And the rest of this stuff, hmm, I don't have a pattern in here because I took them all out. Anyway, at uh, the charity project for 2024 retreat is Love Bug pillows. And when this was suggested by Joe Carmel, she even purchased all the patterns, sent them to me. And so it wasn't, I didn't know anything about it. I'd never seen it made. I thought it was going to be a pain to do it. Um, but this was real easy to make. It does take a lot of fabric. It takes 5 fat quarters to make. And 5 fat quarters. And then it takes like a bag of 12-ounce fiber field if that's what you're going to use. Let me cut this string off because I didn't get this string cut. But I just made one so that I could see what the process was, and it was really pretty easy. The longest part was me making the pattern because they give you the pattern in quarters, 2 quarters, and then you can make a half. But then I took the half and went ahead and just made a whole circle. So end up, you basically are placing 5 fat quarters in strategic positions, and then you are drawing a circle on the top one, and then you're going to stitch on the line cut out a half inch beyond the line. Before you sew it together, you add in these little things for the feet. So this is my little love bug pillow, and it's going to be stuffed with fabric scraps, trimmings, batting leftovers, things like that. I had put all of that into my storage because I wasn't planning on doing it. I've been storing a lot of batting scraps so that I could take to retreat to help fill these so that people weren't using fiber fill. So if you're coming to retreat and you haven't, I'm sure if you're not local and in my scrap quilting club or Flower Valley Quilt Guild, you don't have your pattern because I did give the patterns out to the people that I saw a couple of months ago. So I decided to go ahead and make one just so that I knew what the process was. And so I will be making this again. It was really easy. It's just 5 fat quarters, but we all got extra fat quarters that are just laying around. So you see 4 on the front, and then you have one more on the back. So if anybody has this pattern and you want to donate a love bug pillow, you can. You can mail them to me, and then we're gonna be donating them. I got 2 places I want to donate to. One is the local fire department, and then also we have Cardinal Glennon Hospital, which we also have Children's Hospital here. Both of them are kind of well known worldwide, but Cardinal Glennon has like a off-site branch, kind of like when you do your urgent care centers, but this is an actual hospital that's about maybe 3 to 4 floors high at max. So they got one that's in Florissant, Missouri. So I think what I'm going to do is just take them to that facility and donate them so that they can go to just any kid that comes in, um, until they run out. Okay. So I thought that would be a good place to take them. So that's where they're going. And I just wanted to, I'll bring the pattern to retreat for those that are going to be a retreat. You can most definitely use this and just trace around with a pen because you're going to be sewing on the line, so it's not going to show anyway. And it's going to be on the back side of the fabric, so it really doesn't matter. But I will make sure that I bring this so that you don't have to make a pattern if you are at a retreat making this. But the longest part of this took me to figure out whether I was going to go find my Rick Rack, which I have not used Rick Rack for years. So I didn't know where Rick Rack was. I could use binding leftovers. Um, you could use cords or rope or anything that you want to stitch over. So I just decided to pull some ribbon because I have plenty of that in this room. So I just decided, I waited like a half hour too, like I was gonna go get the Rick Rack, and it's like later for that. So, and those are the little bug arms and legs, and you can put your eyes anywhere. They can be closer together, they can be further apart. Your legs can be where mines are, or you can put them closer together, bring the top legs down to where my hand is. So it's up to you where you put your eyes and legs. All right, so just wanted to show that. I don't know why my screen popped back up to the top of the chat. So Sarah says she just finished the spider web string block. So that's pretty cool. I love that. So I just want to put this back in here, make sure I got some seam ripping stuff in here. Because that's what I did today at my club meeting. And I don't want to put this one back in there. I got to take all of this back out. So I need to put this where I see it when I get up. All right. Let's see. Any other comments? The little bug is so cute from Darcy. Thank you. So cute from Next. Jason saying he don't have any extra fat quarters. Okay, Jason, well then use your regular fat quarters. I have so many fat quarters that I like those. I thought I was going to be using, didn't want to cut because they were too pretty as I'm cutting them. Of course, every piece of fabric you pick up, when it's time for you to cut it, it goes, it's too pretty. It's like, girl, cut this quilt. I probably have had them fat quarters for 10 years or more. Okay. It's like, cut that. And I had even bought some fabric. Like in one of my haul videos I showed y'all, I had bought a mystery thing of fabric from somebody. And they had like a line of fabric that had 5 or 6 pieces from the same line. And I go, oh, these would be great for my love bugs. Well, I've looked in this room, I've looked in my long arm room, and I don't know where I put the fabric, okay? So I'm gonna look. I didn't look in my dining room. So I'm gonna look there and see if I put them in there. Um, but yeah, it's like, girl, what are you doing with all this stuff? I have these special places I'm gonna put stuff so I don't forget, and then I forget anyway. So you know how it goes. Oh my goodness. My brother is here saying hi to everyone, and it's a nice day in St. Louis today. Oh my goodness. All I did was just in and out my friend's house and in and out of my house. That was it. And feeding the cat. Kevin the quilter is here. Hey Kevin. Remo's reminding people to check to see if you've hit the thumbs up. Um, let's see. Uh, I don't know if Jason is working or if Kevin is working. I'll go back to the top. That's why I was at the top. Cian is also saying hello to everybody. Just jumped in to say happy Mother's Day. I'll be back for replay. All right. Um, T. Roberts came in. Welcome, welcome. And I'm trying to make sure. Jason talking about he has no shortage of fabric. Okay, let me go back up to the top. That's why I was up at the top. And then it took me all the way out, okay, when I scrolled up to the top. Hmm. So it won't even take me back to the top now since I got out. Francis. Before Francis, it was 2 comments. It was Melody and Darcy. So I'm just gonna count. This is on my screen. So Melody Kiefer, if you're still here. Mona did what if you're still here? And Kim R, if you're still here. So in the order that I just put these out here, I'm giving out, well, I'm thinking I'm giving out 3 door prizes. So Melody Kiefer, I'm giving out mini magic clips. I've got the larger ones that are, do they have sizes on them? They're both 12 pieces. This is the small magic clips. And then this is the minis. And I had one. I use them just to clip stuff together like that. You can kind of use them like you do your regular clips. These have a little metal piece that's supposed to be, if you're sewing the edge of your binding or something, you can slip this right up and then it can go under your presser foot just a little. You're not stitching through it, but you can do that. So I'm going to go to the bottom. Melody Kiefer, let me know which one of these you would like. Do you want the small ones, which is the bigger pack, or the minis in the small pack? So that I know what I'm giving out. I'm going to put your name on the back. Um, so I'm waiting for comment from Melody. The other person after her was Mona did what? So once Melody makes a decision, and also let me clarify too. Third thing I was giving away is I got this bag of scraps. It's like a lot of novelty prints in here as well, but I'm also giving this away. So fabric here, some pink. I just, have this scrap bag. I'm like, even though it's stuff that I can, this is funny. I might keep this one out because it's got bugs, the love bugs. I can use that in the love bug stuff. But this, it's just stuff just sitting here and I need to move. This is a piece of quilted, pre-quilted stuff. Don't know where that come from. Little, I'm thinking a little engine that could. So I don't know where this come from. I don't know if somebody gave this to me or what, but I'm getting rid of it because I have nowhere to put it. And I hate to put stuff in the landfill. Oh, and then this piece also. So yeah, I had not. I tore the bag open before I came in here so I wouldn't forget. Let the bag bloom out, and then I will be mailing this. So let me go back and see if. Okay, Melody Kuiper saying she's here. Do you want the fabrics, or do you want mini clips, or do you want nothing? Because I haven't seen any comment from you, Melody, other than, oh, she says the mini now. Okay, so it's popping up late. The mini pack. And then I've got the debt free. No, Mona did what? Hi, debt free quilter is here. Isn't that who came in? Yeah. Hey, Heather. So I'm going to put Melody on this one. Melody, make sure you send me your mailing address. I just wanted to give something to my people. Okay, so Melody got the mini. So now I'm looking for Mona did what? If she's still here, got another minute to tell me if you want the clips or you want the fabric. And I got to go back and figure out who was the other person. Who was the third name I called? Cynthia Shade is here. Sheila Willis. Bonita Nance just came back from dinner, so that's cool. Claudette Faddis. I see you, Heather. Oh, Kim R. She says me. I said I knew the person was still in here because they was talking. So I need Mona did what? Minute is about to run out. Again, make sure you send me your mailing address, t@teaquilts.com, so I can get it in the mail. I don't have any other way of getting that information. Okay. Look like Mona did what's time has run out. Kim, you're next. I know she's listening. I got the mini clips and fabric. Hi, Beverly Aikens. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Waiting on Kim now to tell me she's getting her couple minutes. My screen sometimes come back a little bit slower, so I can put this up. Okay, and then Kim says she'll take the fabric. So just email me your mailing address so I can just cut and paste it into um the post office site when I go on there, and then I can get these mailed. This one here, it has a little love bug on it, so I might cut some pieces off of this. It's got scraps too, so all I need, let me see. I can get two off of this one. I'll put the rest of this in there too, because I don't want any extra. And even though it says it takes 5 fat quarters, that doesn't mean that you can't piece it or do something like that if you wanted to. I'm just not doing any extra sewing for it, but it's very simple pattern to do. Let's see, mini doulas here, and then um. Oh, Kim said just bring to retreat. Okay, what is Kevin saying? Because I thought he just said hi. I don't read all the comments that are going to people, but hey, so I hope everything is fine. Hi, Deborah Sims Brown. Mary F is in here as well. Michelle the quilter. Can't remember if I said that. Want to make sure. All right. I think I've done everything now. I'm just gonna cut another love. I'm cutting another love bug. Um, let's see. Um, let me see. Jason's in here commenting. Hey, Jason, can you count down to like the 50th chat that you can see and let me know who that is? Because then they can win the small clips. Everything that's got to go out of here, I'm trying to put back here. I'm gonna put Melody's name showing, and this one I'm still waiting on. All right. So again, I'm working on revamped string blocks for a quilt pattern called Row Cotton Bowl. I am not giving quilt instructions. I'm just sewing because it is a 4-page pattern inside of a book. And I got the information when it was free, when she does a sew along. So that's where this whole project is coming from. And this is just one part of that project. Let me go down to the bottom. Monty Pep is here. All right, so I don't have an iron on. Okay, so I came in here because when I counted last week, I was 2.5 blocks short for a total of 3. So I've got those caught up, but they need to be pressed. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this one. We're making these blocks from the strings. These are supposed to be neutral blocks, but I put all types of prints of what I consider to be light background. You know, it's suggestive. I just wanted some color. I didn't want it to be all white tone on tones and it looked like it was just one piece of fabric. So I put all different textures of fabric patterns so that I would have all of that. Okay. So it's Judy Smith still here. Thank you, Jason. And remember, my 50th, Jason's 50th, is going to be different than everybody else's. So don't go counting the chats for yourself and saying that was me and I didn't win. Everybody's screen is different. I learned that the hard way. I realized that when I was doing when I was in uh thing where they were selling stuff and realizing that they were already bidding on stuff that I hadn't even seen yet. I'm like, really? Is Judy Smith still here? Okay, so Judy Smith won. So Judy, go ahead and send me your mailing information as well, and I will put your name on the back. I just didn't put it up. Okay. So there was no special reason for having drawings today. I just wanted to every once in a while in my chats, since that's where my people, my regulars come all the time, instead of me having any kind of drawing outside of my group and having a separate video or making special announcements, for me to eliminate all of that, I just do it at random in my chats whenever. So that's what this is about. Nothing special. So I got that working back here. Let me press these things open that I need. Not open, but just press because I'm not pressing them open. Okay. These two go together. I got them labeled which ones, I mean, pin which ones go together because I'm trying not to have fabrics touching. So that's the only thing that I'm doing. And then I'm going to pin them right back together so that they don't get mixed up. So I did do that last time. I was trying to find blocks that didn't have matching fabrics touching, and I did that off camera. Uh, I was planning on coming in here and stuffing my little pillow, um, but I did not. I had put all of that in my garage. I had a box in the house of scraps that I was collecting, but I had taken it and put it into the garage because I needed, and I had other stuff in my car that somebody had given me. So I put it all in the garage. So now all the scraps are in my garage. So I have no scraps in the house to feel love bug. So I am going to do that. All right, let me read the chat comments. Hi, Vanessa Brown. um, Delia Castro Shorts came in. Um, can you show Love Bug again, Miss T? Ben, hey Ben, wait a minute, guys. All right. Let's see. Can you show the Love Bug again? Kevin, you about to have to create an avalanche. I got all this stuff stacked up here I got to take out. Very, it looks more complicated in the pattern than what it actually is. So this is my little Love Bug pillow. I put mine on the side. Some people put them down further. You can put them up if coming off the head if you want. You can add more. You can add some hair up here if you want to. You can do whatever you want. But I'm doing the basics. The basics was very simple, very quick to do. This definitely is less than an hour. It all I did was press 3 of my 5 fat quarters in half with the iron, and then the other 2 are just pressed with no fold, and then you just sew them together. It was very simple to do. So that's what I did. So that's the Love Bug. Hi, Leetta Bryant. Uh, thank you, Melody. Says her email is sent. Hi, June Hanson. Jacqueline Mason is here. People are still sending Kevin prayers and hugs. Holly Duvall is here. Uh, let's see. Those of you getting here, make sure you hit that thumbs up. That's from Darcy and from me. Thank you, Darcy, for the reminder. You're welcome, Kevin. Maria Quarterman is also here. I think my daughter done brought Jersey over here for y'all or something. Are you showing Jersey on here, Steph? Are you showing Jersey? I had to go to the bathroom. That's why I was calling. Oh God. Oh my they God. Can't hear you. The so bad. Thank you, Mom. You saved me. Hi, Gigi's girl. Hi. Come on. She's not gonna come because she think you about to leave her. Look, look, guys. Stand up.
She got a cherry on her head.
Stand up. Oops. Oops. Say oops. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
She's
Hi.
sleepy as all get out.
Well, she should be, but we know she won't go to
She
sleep.
ain't had no nap because she was with Caleb and
Let's sit
Jordan.
down
So
so they can see your little pretty strawberries in your head. She don't want to
cherries.
sit down. Cherries.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, Jersey. Look at JoJo. Look. Look at JoJo.
Oh,
Any other time she
I gotta go to the
eyeballing the
bathroom.
device. Look, JoJo. Look. Hi, JoJo. Hi, JoJo. Hi, JoJo. You tell them hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Teaquilters. Hi, Teaquilters. Now she looking at Pawpaw. You see Pawpaw? Hmm?
She's so sleepy.
Yeah. But she'll
I
wake
left
up.
your smoke paprika
Okay.
in the kitchen on the counter.
Okay. Hi, Gigi's girl. Yeah, you see that? You always like to hit stuff. Tico.
So sleepy like that. Yeah, day.
I'm gonna get you, Tico. Tico. I got you. I did. With this, yes, I did. That's like the baby finger, baby finger. Where are you? Here I am. Here I am. How do you do? She up there laughing. Where's daddy finger? Yeah, when you mess with them eyes, we know you need to go to sleep. Daddy finger, where are you? Here I am. Here I am. How do you do? I'm so sleepy. You ready for night night?
Mhm.
That's what she do now, and then she'll be up another 2 hours.
But anyway, she'll be in that crib. Because she's
Hmm?
going.
You trying to sing the baby finger? Hmm. Where's your baby finger? Mhm. You tell them bye bye. You tell them bye bye. Look at you, so pretty with your hairdo today. Look at you. Look at you. You want to go to your mama? Your mama tickle tickle. Yeah. You can't take my shirt.
Oh.
She's so silly.
Ready?
You ready to go? Gigi loves you.
So did you bye bye?
Gigi loves you. Bye
Thanks
bye.
for letting me use the bathroom. I tried to
Bye
kill some.
bye.
Oh, oh,
Bye bye.
we going, girl. We gotta get you home,
Yeah,
girl.
she just getting taller and taller.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we out. Bye, Mama. Thank you.
Uh-huh, you're welcome.
Oh, Mama, tell them I said hi. I'm sorry.
My daughter says hi. Steffi says hi. She's
Tell
looking forward. She's
them
looking
I can't wait to see them next month.
right. She says she'll see you all next month, and she, of course, is your Cuber Teaquilts Cuber driver. Okay, for those that are coming in from the airport. Uh-uh.
Thank you. I'll watch that, man. You're right.
Mm. I knew Jersey would take over the comment section. Dorothy saying so precious, and Kevin talking about, oh, there's Uncle Kevin's Jersey girl. Hey, Steph. She's getting so big. Yeah, Jersey is about like 97 percentile for height at her age, which is so weird because, again, my daughter was born 21 inches, which is considered long. I bought like um tall clothes for her from like Kids R Us when she was smaller. I used to have to go into their tall line. But when she started going through puberty, and she's always been in a lot of sports, but she just stopped growing in height. It was weird. So I thought she was gonna be tall because I'm 5'7". Her dad's like maybe 5'10". So we're not short, but her father's side has his mother and his sister and his brother are short. So I thought Steph was gonna be tall. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Jersey's height. I'm just sitting back waiting. Thank you, Nancy says she is beautiful. Thank you. Gorgeous from Sue. Deborah Holloway had just come in saying good evening to everybody. Um, Holly saying she's beautiful. Thank you, and getting really tall for sure. So yeah, I think I just took my shoe off. I'm about to lose my slip in, and I put it on the wrong side, and then I don't get it back on the rest of the time I'm sewing. So let me cut this iron back on. My daughter go collect great nieces and nephews. And then she take them all the kids out. She get the kids of my nieces and nephews. And one of them, wait a minute, if it's my niece, and then it's her son. It's a great, okay? So she's, I got 3 generations of nieces and nephews. We actually have 5 generations alive, but you know, I don't see them all the time. Oops, I just broke my thread just broke. At least I heard it. Okay. Oh, I'm over here just cutting the tips off before I press them open. That's all. Two. So I'm not doing like I'm over here having to do, you know, them after the fact. That's why I like die cutting. I don't have to worry about dog ears. I may as well leave those out. And I need to rethread this machine and start sewing just to make sure it's gonna sew. Got a big old hole where it should have been sewing. My goodness gracious. Got mad. Okay. Get down to the pen, and then I can pull that and stop and clip this long thread. All right. Yeah, Judy, I got your email. Bam. Okay. Oh, let me put an asterisk by these two. And Kim's, I'm just bringing to retreat. I have to toss it in retreat stuff. Um, Jason says, I'm just out here sewing on Wednesday, the quilt that never ends. That's my life. You got that right. I am going to sew on mine next week. So hopefully Kevin will be available. If not, I'm going to just sew on it anyway because I want to get that done. So I will be sewing on Wednesdaydale next week on at noon next Saturday. I'll see if Kevin can make it. If not, I'll try to see if I can find somebody else to sew with me. Or I'll just be here by myself. All by myself. I don't know too many people still working on it. So I have nowhere to put my blocks that have been completed. I guess we'll just put them over this machine for right now. I have to measure these blocks and see what size they are to see if I need to square them up. I haven't checked that yet. Trying to press the seam back the other way. They so pretty with all the different colors, all the different fabrics. See, all the different fabrics. Um, um, Kevin said we had company today, so I had to pull out my sewing, put all of his sewing stuff up. Just watching Miss T sewing, chatting with you all tonight, so he's not working on any projects. Maritza's Yarn and Crafts is here. Who else? A lot of you have not hit that thumbs up yet. She says, hit it quick. That's Darcy. Another block. Pretty fabrics. I think that's it for right now. I think 20 of these things. Woo wee. I got a stack to go through. I feel like I'm not sitting in my seat right today for some reason. Alrighty. I guess I need to pull this up now that I'm not doing that since let's see. Mm, Um, Patricia's asking, what did she ask? How can I get the love bug pattern? Thank you, June, saying pretty block. I don't, let me see if it's still out here for sale. I might have a couple extra. If they're not that expensive. Yeah, it's still on Shabby Fabrics website for $2. So if you're not local, I just recommend you do that. Shabbyfabrics.com. I'll share it, the actual link. Hold on. That means I gotta go on here and get into my group and search. Really? This thing just singing up a storm. Here is the link for the pattern. It's only a couple bucks for the pattern. Okay, this thing keeps extract text. Okay, every time I'm going in here trying to post a comment, it's closing up. This is so weird. I hate YouTube right now. Oh my God. Let me go back over here and share it again. Okay. Because YouTube's trying to give me that ad. Okay, now it won't. Oh, I got too many. So the link has too many letters in it. Okay. It's like you can't win for losing. So let me just delete all of this. Like, why is your link so long? Let's see. The link is over 200 characters long. Like, come on. Let me do a quick share and see if that's better. Nope. At this rate, you'll be quicker to just go get it. I hit the copy on here and it's not doing it. So, I'm gonna send it to Kevin in Messenger and see if it's really 200. Now I'm gonna go back out and see if it's really there. Yep, it's super long. I have no idea why somebody would have a long thing like that. But let me go to I forget the name of the thing where you make short, uh, make long links short. It's just crazy. I don't know. I forgot the name of the site that makes long links short. Anybody remember the name of it? It's got it in the name too. Yeah, YouTube can be something else. I restarted my phone yesterday, I think. Quick link, something like that. Oh my gosh. Um, it's not that, but let me see if it pops up with a suggestion. Mm-mm. How to shorten a website HTML. Stack Overflow. I've never used that before. Uh, tinyurl.com. That's what it is. www.tiny. I like to go to sites that I've already used before instead of going to one I don't know about. Oh my goodness, they cost money now. I don't know what they're doing. I'm gonna put it in here and see if they do it anyway. I'm gonna say Love Bug with T. Oh shoot, let me go back. Shorten URL. Okay. It looked like it did it, but it came up with me to select all, copy. Now I'm gonna go over here and paste it, and then I'm gonna check it and see if it worked before you hit it. Okay. Yeah, so that does work. I just wanted to make sure. Everybody trying to get some money now, boy. Close all of this stuff I had to open up. All right. I just had to think of the name of it. It never did pop up, but when I had one that said shorten ULR, and then I remembered it was tiny ULR. But they trying to get you to sign up for a subscription over there. Yeah, I think I have like a maybe a couple extra patterns, but it'll be great to give it to somebody local because, like I said, the pattern's $2. It's gonna cost me more to ship it. So, and I don't know what they're gonna charge to ship it either, in all honesty. But Joe Carmel ordered enough for a retreat, and then she just had them sent to me, so I would have them. And I thought that could just be one thing I can take off my list of to dos at retreat. And then if anybody got questions, I can just help them with questions. That's why I wanted to do mine ahead of time. So, but I appreciate Heather trying to help me because I just don't like going on pages I don't know about. I want to go to the page I know about. She says, I tried my best. Right. You got me closer. I did Google that one. It's not like we use that all the time. It's very seldom that a URL comes up being over 200 characters. It's like, police, what in the world is going on? I guess they just didn't assign it in their program, and so it just assigned it itself. Can't get more unique than that. It wanted me to delete 46 characters, and then the link won't work. Weird, weird, weird. My iron cut back off and all that looking. All of that looking. I'm gonna have to cut these off eventually because they'll get too heavy. And things always look different on my phone than they do when I'm on my desktop. So that's another thing too. I don't sign up for nothing. If I can't get it for free, then just forget it. Okay, Benita. She was telling me to check my Cash App. Sometimes they give me notifications and sometimes they don't. It's just saying received. It won't even let me do a thumbs up. Okay. All right. Woo wee. Okay, let's press some of these before my iron cuts off. One. Do I have at least five? Two. Yeah, I had way more than I thought. Okay. Um, good night, Vivian. Um, let's see. Oh crap, I got dog ears again. Oops. I guess I forgot this step. I got to trim all these dog ears. That's the part. That part. Um, Darcy still reminding you all to make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Thank you. Remo, I saw your text. I still gotta mail some other stuff. Remo is complication. I haven't mailed the other stuff. I need to place an order, and I keep forgetting to call checkers during the daytime. We had to update our credit information. They got some kind of new system, so I can't place any orders. I mostly place my orders on Friday nights, so I don't remember until Friday night. All right, let's push this back a little. Take all of these little dog ears I just trimmed off. All right, this did not press over. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I have to square these up. I would think I would have to, but yeah, Jason's saying that he thinks I have to trim down the whole block. Yeah, I can. I have one test block I had made long time ago. I guess I could definitely see what size that is because they'll be the same size. I think I have one. I'm not sure if I got the border on it. Okay, this one's really pretty. If I gotta press them again, I might end up putting a little bit more starch on them before I square them up. Cause now I got all of these bias edges out here, and I might use a heavier version. I was using Best Press before. I might use a concentrated starch that I mix myself if I got to square them up. That's the same fabric in here twice. Look at that, right up under itself. This fabric here is right down there at the bottom. It is what it is. Okay. Can try all you want. Oh, I knocked my ribbon over that I was using for my legs. I'm like, what did I knock down? I left the ribbon out because I'm like, you're gonna make another one at least. I'm gonna make more than one because I'm gonna make one for Jersey too. Um, June saying she found it. What did she find? Make sure you hit that. Yeah, you all are quiet again tonight. What are you all working on tonight if you haven't already shared? Jason shared his. Anita was leaving dinner. We're all meeting tomorrow at my sister's house for Mother's Day. I gotta make sure I got some money so I can give her money for food since I didn't bring anything. I don't feel like making a cake. I don't, like I said, I don't think I have the ingredients here. Okay, those are pressed, all pressed. We're on the next set. One. Let's see how many more I got. Two, three, four, five, six. Hmm, seven. Okay. I'm almost wondering because I'm thinking I don't want to sew too many of these. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That's nine. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so I just can't count. It was right. I thought I counted 21. I'm like, nope, we can't do that. I don't, well, I guess I could rip it out if I sew it, but I don't want to. All right. Oh, people putting what they're working on. Okay, awesome. I like to know. Sue, almost done long arming a quilt. Heather had been figuring out what my palette cleanser project will look like. And Maddie is doing embroidery again. Kim is quilting a graduation quilt for the party next Saturday, of course. Delilah says, I've been working on foundation paper piece blocks for a quilt top I am making for my blessing consisting of construction equipment. So that's cool. Monty Pep is working on Jelly Bellies by Miss Rosie's Quilt Company. Jelly bellies. Hold on, let me sew half a seam, then we'll read a little bit more. Uh, Glory is, I'm not working on a traditional scrap lap quilt. Oh, she says I'm working on a traditional scrap lap quilt and trying to find a quilt good design for my embroidery machine to quilt it. Oh, okay. That's cool, cool, cool. I have a lot of quilting things from my embroidery machine. Now I can take them and convert them and use them on my long arm, which is nice. Um, Deborah Holloway is working on a pattern that I got from Missouri Star called Squirrel in a Cage. What a name. I'm working on a Psalms quilt. That's interesting. June is quilting the Jelly Roll Halloween and Thanksgiving quilt. Holly is still working on 3 different Bayani bag projects. One is a baby shower gift. I'm having a hip replacement the end of the month. So the thing is popping up. So I have to get stuff done. And Claudette is quilting a Santa Claus panto. She must be making a Christmas quilt. That's the thing I need to figure out is which project am I actually choosing for Teaquilts retreat so I can send out supply lists and things like that. I have, you know, till the end of the month, but I'm trying not to wait till the end of the month. All right, all right, all right. Um, get my iron is still on, so let me just put it down here to keep it on so it doesn't cut off. I'm trying to figure out like I might like cut. I got like some polyester batting scraps donated, so I might cut like 15-inch circles maybe in batting, and then put those on the front and back, and then stuff the insides of my love bugs with regular scraps, so that way I don't need to, um, so it'll be smooth on top and bottom. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that. So and I know I got some batting scraps that were donated, so I'm gonna go check that out tomorrow, maybe on my supposedly off day when I'll be quilted that I finished quilting that large t-shirt quilt. Now I gotta quilt the small one, but it's sitting on my frame still because I was trying to determine if I was gonna put the binding on the long arm, but I don't have the binding made. Okay, so I need to make binding. So maybe I'll do those 2 things tomorrow. Make binding for both quilts and binding for both quilts and maybe cut some circles if I have, if I got that type of size. But it looked like it was plenty big, what the lady gave me. So I'll just cut some circles. Or if I don't get extras cut, at least I'll have them. I can cut them at retreat. So I'll make another template where I'm probably even 14 inches is good because polyester batting all stretches out, get bigger. And I guess I better measure my template. It said that it was a 16-inch circle. I didn't measure it. I might want to do that. All right. I have sewn all of that, but now we got to cut all those dog ears. This block was already sewn. And trimmed. Um, how much fiber fill did they say we need for the Love Bug project? They said, I think they said a 12-ounce bag. I left the pattern with the girl at the when I went to So Busy meeting today because I didn't bring her pattern. I see everybody else other times during the month. She missed last month when I had it, but she didn't come. So I gave her my pattern today that was already, it wasn't like it was used bad because all I did was just trace the top. But I think it said a 12-ounce bag of fiber fill, but I'm just going to stuff it with stuff because that's a lot of fiber fill. And I got some. I just know that I didn't want everybody at retreat trying to do that. So I was trying to save scraps too. And so you should have batting scraps. Don't you got batting scraps? And you can still put the fiber fill in the front and the back and stuff with some of your scraps in the middle. But I'm like, this lady had extra polyester bat. I'm like, she makes quilts of valor, and that's what they use is polyester because it's cheaper and donated by one of the batting companies. So that's what they use. Oh, I forget all about I got one more dog ear on these. Got to go back through the whole stack. The one I already sold and pressed did not get cut on all of them. All right. One. Thank you, Jesus. Two. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. And thank you, Jesus. Look at that. Well, look at God. All right. Maria says she's working on placemats. I am quilting them in a hoop, so that's cool. Deborah SB says worked on my stripes and salsa quilt by Good Run. Elsa, I haven't been watching. I was watching her for a point, and when they rehooked up the Roku to the TV with YouTube because they weren't connecting at first, I lost her. So I forget that I need to go back and resubscribe. Cynthia is working on crocheting called the midwife blanket. Okay. So it must be for a baby, I'm assuming. And Michelle says I finished a foster care quilt today for my Gil and making a pillowcase too. So that's cool. And we talked about pillowcases because I'm like, we keep doing big stuff. And I told my small Gil, yes, these little love bugs take 5 fat quarters, and it could be a lot of fabric, especially if you're making, multiples. But they so quick and easy, you're gonna spend less fabric than you would if you made a baby quilt. And sometimes even just doing pillowcases and these pillows and things like this, it's just, we don't have to make a quilt to donate all the time. So Zoo talking about she just gave away a ton of batting scraps. But yeah. But like I said, you don't have to buy it because I'll have stuff at retreat too. There's some other things I'm trying to do, but I can't say anything until I, do some further investigation. So I'm trying to do some other stuff too. But I was just really happy this one quilter gave me all her stuff. And it was like she had two of those big containers with the yellow lids, the black containers with the yellow lids. She had two that's filled with fabric scraps and batting scraps. I haven't gone through it. That's what I need to do because I had it in my car, but then when I went to, she had just given it to me the last right after Paducah, and so then I had to go that next week and do that lecture. So I need to take that stuff back out and look at it. So maybe I don't know if I pull that stuff out, that'd be all I do tomorrow. But it's got to be done. So I got to know what's in the container. So I'll do that. But I know she had some batting because I opened it up and saw it. And she had some pretty good big sizes too. So pretty. I think my iron needs to be on the charge for a little minute. So June says she's working on the love bug pattern. All right. All right. It's really fast. It's really easy. You spend the longest time trying to figure out how you're gonna make your legs, the bug legs. I just got gave away a ton. Oh, I read that one already. You could always buy cheap. I can't read the word. Cheap something from Walmart, and you got to feel it. Girl, I got stuff around here. This pin cushion is filled with crap in the middle, fiber feel on top, and then sand in the bottom, or some kind of cage animal bedding in the bottom. Because I just go to the pet store and buy whatever is the cheapest. And then so I got all different layers in here because I'm not gonna fill this up with fiber feel when it's only gonna be used at the top. And so all I want to do is just make a smooth front and back. So yeah, fiber fill can be get a little bit costly when you're trying to do stuff for charity. So you're trying to do it on a budget. And I already had one of my friends call me about, do you know how much fiber fill it's gonna take to fill this? This thing is huge. I'm like, girl, use your fabric scraps, okay? And she was like, okay. But I can't see what Dorothy was talking about. Oh, buy a cheap pillow from Walmart and use it to fill it. Okay. Yeah, but we're just trying to go on a budget. Let's see how much fiber fill costs. Um, it's by Fairfield, I think, Polyfill. See what comes up. I think it's by Fairfield. Okay. So I'm gonna go on Amazon, see what Amazon is saying. Um, extra loft, that's batting. I'm trying to figure out if they got like a bag. Okay. Polyfield Crafter's Choice, dry polyester packing fiber feel. I don't know what all that's about. It's a bag. And for the bag, it's 10 ounces. And I think they said 12 ounces, if I'm not mistaken. So for 10 ounces, they want $13. So when you're doing something for charity, that can get really costly. Now let me go back. 20-ounce bag was like $21. You can also buy the premium, which is what I buy in the box. The box is $49.50 for the box. This is what I buy. I buy it by the box. And 32-ounce bag is $22.50. So the prices are all over the place. For medium and large size, let's see how much this one's for 1933. Oh, that's batting. All right, so now we know. Yeah, you got to be when you're doing stuff for charity, you gotta, and then especially when you're doing it all by yourself, like especially when my small group decides we're gonna make more of these and use them as our charity project. You're trying to be as economical as possible at this point. Dropped all my printed papers out of here. All right. Sue says it's 25 for 5 pounds. Uh, and I also look on like Facebook Marketplace. That's how I got my last box of fiber field. Is I bought it from there. Somebody was selling the box for like $10. I had to drive across town to get it, but it saved me $30 plus. Um, doing a little bit of gas. Lose a tank or two of gas to go get something that's gonna save you $30, and I'm helping to recycle because if you don't buy it from people that don't use stuff on a regular, they're just going to put it in the landfill anyway. At the end of the day, they're not going to, if they, I buy from people most of the time, they're moving. And so they only going to take so much and put so much on the truck. And then after that, they're either going to leave it. The next people that come to clean the place are not going to know what it is. So it ends up in the landfill. So that's how I first start shopping for stuff like this. So that's what I'm currently looking at is like seeing if I see any ads on Facebook Marketplace. So 'cause it'd be a lot cheaper. I like buying them by the box. They pack it in there, and then all I do is just like when I take a handful out, I refluff it, and then that box goes a long way. Good night, Delia. Minnie says you can get pillow from Goodwill or Yo Fellow really cheap. Good night, Heather. So yeah, so it's like a lot of things you can do before doing that. And I got some pillows. The pillowcases are like my pillows. The outside of the pillows are bad. I'm about to replace those, but I could wash the fiber feel in those too. It's just that the outside pillow casing is bad. So these are my last sewing on this unit with the strings. I got to square everything up though, but this is the last thing I got to do on this. And I guess I better start counting these, but I need a few of them, so we'll keep going for right now. All right. Must have had two seams on top of each other. It was trying to put up a protest. One, two, three, four. And that's 7. This one I need to um I'm about to cut this dog ear the wrong way. Ooh wee. Okay. It's still on. Amazing. Amazing. All this squaring up and stuff. I just like to cut my pieces to size. I don't like all this squaring up. All right. I think I have 8 of these. Well, 7 in that stack. This is 8. Yep. I was about to add an additional piece. What time is it? I haven't even looked at the time. 9:42. I am not a good time manager today. So we have 18 more minutes. Not a good time manager. 3, 4, 5. It should be 9. 6, 7, 8. So I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's 8. I'll take this next one off and make it 9. Trying to see how many I got in the stack. I don't want any surprises when I start putting my quilt top together. I have to cut all those dog ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9. Okay. All right. Magic number this time is 18. Um, oh, Nancy says that Amazon has chopped up memory foam that you can get for less than $20. And that's exactly what they use in the my pillow is chopped up foam. My friend bought it and they sent her two, so she gave me one. But that's exactly what's inside that pillow. It's just chopped up foam. I was like, really? All this commercial for hours and it's just chopped up foam. Oh my goodness. But right now, I'm not personally buying anything. I'm going to use what I have first, and then I'll go when I need to buy something. I'll do that. I got another step before I buy something, though. I got Facebook Marketplace and another step I'm contemplating too. So next year, 2025, I'll do pillowcases. for the challenge project. I mean, for the charity project. I think this is it's 9:46, but I got two more of these things to sew, and then I'm probably. Oh, why did you do that? It's like the thread bunched up. Don't know what that was about. Maybe it hit another thick seam. I'm going to press these and cut these dog ears. Hmm. I ran out of thread or something. That's what it says, but I feel like I got thread. So I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Unless it's like wrapped around itself when it wound on the bobbin. Let's see. My bobbin thread didn't pull out like it was empty. So I'm sewing the last little seam too. Sometimes it'll pop out of tension and do the bobbin. Yeah, it's not out of bobbin because my bobbin light's not on. And my door is closed. All right. See, it was trying to play with me. I'm gonna cut this one, although it's not cutting. I am gonna take it in eventually. I keep saying that, but it's like I like sewing on it. But I got a gazillion machines I could put in here. It's not like I'm hurting for one. All right. Um, let's see. I want to cut these off before I open it. Um, um, Daughter's reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate you. I'll be back live on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for 1 hour live chat. I might be sewing, who knows? I might be working on, one of the t-shirt quilts doing a binding or something if I get the binding made and put on the front. Then I can add it to the back. Do it, sew it to the back in here. I think my iron's probably cut off by now. Let me look at it. Nope, it loves me. My husband think I'm cuckoo. I be walking around here talking to the tea kettle, any appliance, anything, any hard surface. He's like, who are you talking to? I'm talking to this teapot. It's like when you stand in there, it takes forever for that joker to go off. But when you leave, it's going off quicker than you think. Like I'm coming. Yep. So these are just going to stay like this. They're just going to stay like that. I'll just put them under here. I'll restack them later before I put them up. Well, yeah, I'll restack them before I put them up. The blocks are probably going to have to be resized. Talking to Mrs. Pot. Pillowcases for 2 quilts of valor. That's what Patricia's working on, so that's cool. Sue is also now giving you all a happy Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to everybody, whether you are a physical mother or acting mother. Um, we all play some part in raising the youngsters around us, whether you physically have them or not. Pray for those mothers that are not able to do their duties. Just never know what people are going through. I'll put this back on here and let it charge up. I wore it out. It's like, girl, give me some heat. All right, that's done for those 9. And then I've got these 9. Good night, Deborah. So next time, uh-oh, I forgot about the um dog ears. That's what slowed me down. I'm so used to not doing this. And I guess I could have not trimmed these dog ears if I got to square them up, but I don't like looking at them. I didn't know what I had to square them up to, so I didn't know. And so now that I'm doing it, it's like I won't stop, which is cray cray, but I'm locked in now because they'll be gone when I square them up. But I can't stand looking at them. I haven't done them in so long because I die cut everything. Okay, 9:54, my lovelies. Look like I might get off of here on time for a change with everything that I intended to do done. So that's cool. Yay, yay, and yay, because I have not been accomplishing my goals, or I have high expectations in chatting with y'all. And I even showed a little bit of stuff. So that was cool. And I still got everything done. I'm gonna put you back over here so you can quit complaining while it's heating up. I'll just stack some of these 1/4 inch off. And do those. And then just press once. I'll do one more. All right. Okay. That looks good. Remo says, good night, everyone. Have a happy Mother's Day. Flowering with love. I think all your family, are they there, Remo? Hopefully she didn't pop out. I know she was having some of them come from out of town. Yes, driving me crazy. She's so crazy. Too funny. Oh my goodness. All right. One of these days. So yeah, I got all of this part done. So I'm really happy about what I have done. And all I'm gonna do, move this back, slide this up, make sure everything is on the board so nothing's hanging over to get wrinkled. And then I will come and stack this the next time I come in and see what I need to square these blocks up to. Let's see. I have a square up ruler right here. Ta-da! Let's see. Yeah, these blocks got to get squared up big time. Yep, yep, and yep. O-M to the G. See, die cutting works. All these steps, and I still got to square these up. All right. I may as well leave this here. I can take this off so I don't forget, because I don't square up here. I don't cut here. I don't know why I have a piece of tape on my board. Hey, where'd that come from? So I'm gonna have to get some undo. I don't know. Maybe I did this to mark it at retreat when I didn't have a marker or something. Because I normally write right on it. Okay. 'Cause I'll go right by Omni Grid. Mm-mm. I thought I had a fat, yeah, here it is, a fat Sharpie over here. Hmm, must have moved something. It is not happy over here. Okay, take care of it right now. Hmm. I don't know why I keep pushing this thing, but I am. Okay, just put a little TM on it. No tape, girl. And then I can leave this here because I got a 15-inch scrap. So this one will be much smaller. Um, she got both sons and hubby. Sons leave to go back to Maryland tomorrow. Okay. And then T's telling everybody happy Mother's Day as well. Good night, Deborah. Deborah Sims Brown. And then Joanne Lucas is saying good night. So good night. So I'm gonna go ahead and end here, guys. Thank you all so much for coming in. I'm glad I got my goal accomplished today. And I will see you all Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for 1 hour live chat. And I might be sewing. And then also next Saturday, again, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we do 2 hour live sew and chat. So good night, everybody. You all stay blessed, be safe, and quilt out. And my brother is telling everybody happy Mother's Day as well. So thank you.